Welcome to Album Anatomy. In this episode, I will give you a quick look at Fear Factory's first EP called Fear is the Mindkiller. This is a techno dance music remix that also features industrial heavy metal themes. This EP was released 14th April 1993. This is the US, Canada or North American reissue released in 1997. I will show you some of the distinguishing characteristics regarding this release and what to look out for when looking to add this piece of music to your collection. Now let's take a closer look at this release. Throughout this section, should you wish to do so, you can hit pause to take a closer look. This release comes in a standard jewel case with a black tray. It features a 2-panel booklet. Here is the front and the rear. And here is the inside of the booklet. This is the back of the back insert. The inside of this back insert is white and does not feature any print. Here is the print side as well as the data side of the disc. Now the relevant matrix, IFPI and SID numbers for this version. IFPI being the International Federation of the Phonographic Industry. SID being the Source Identification Code. These were introduced in 1994 to combat piracy. Here we have the matrix, which reads Sonopress USA RR9082-2 +51712-01. The IFPI reads L027. The mold SID reads IFPI 1031. Further, the sound recording copyright symbol on the print face of the audio disc on this reissue is slightly slanted as seen here. The same is true for the first version of this release. I wanted to see if I could gather any information as to where this disc was pressed. So using the available matrix, it takes me to the United States, particularly to the Sonopress USA Media pressing plant, which is part of the international Bertelsmann AG group. AG just means corporation in German. And so this plant was in Weaversville, North Carolina, where this disc was pressed. Built in 1984 and subsequently closed and put up for lease as an office/production/warehouse facility in 2017. Now I will show you the jewel case and its identifying features. Here is the case open. I'm unsure that this is the original case this album came in. More information is needed to substantiate the original case numbers. Here are the key areas where the identifying marks are found. On the lid, it reads FV04B, and on the black tray it shows the 2 CDDA symbols, as well as on the underside of the tray it reads 1003, and on the back of the case it also reads FV04B. Time to have a look at some numbers and waveforms. This is the entire EP in a waveform. Here is the spectrogram analysis of the entire album. This is a typical visualization of the spectrogram for this kind of music. The top left displays the EP's length, which is 32 minutes. A slight frequency difference between the two channels can be seen, as well as this unusual high frequency spike. Here is a better visualization of the high frequency peak in both channels. And this is what it sounds like isolated and volume boosted. This high frequency appears to be between 15.6 to 15.7 Hz. It appears to only be in the first 5 of the 6 tracks. In future, I wish to compare more releases to see if this high frequency was later corrected or not. This is the waveform statistic measurement of the entire EP, with both left and right channels analyzed separately. And finally, the size of this release, 344,989,008 bytes. That is it for now. I hope this helped. More to follow.